Your dermatologist probably never mentioned this, but a thick, dark oil that costs less than $5 has been quietly clearing acne and erasing deep wrinkles for thousands of years. And the science behind it is more impressive than anything most expensive skincare brands will ever admit. That oil is castor oil. And if you've been spending hundreds of dollars on serums, retinol creams, and acne treatments that give you mediocre results, what I'm about to share might genuinely change your skincare routine forever. Here's what makes this video different from everything else you've seen about castor oil. I'm not going to give you vague claims. I'm going to show you exactly how castor oil works on acne and wrinkles at the cellular level, the correct way to apply it on your face, and the mistakes that cause people to give up before they see real results. Let's start with the most important question. Why does castor oil work so powerfully on facial skin when most oils don't? The answer comes down to one remarkable compound called ricinoleic acid. Ricinoleic acid makes up approximately 90% of castor oil's fatty acid composition. Research published in the Journal of Oleo Science establishes that no other natural oil on Earth contains ricinoleic acid in this concentration. This is what makes castor oil completely unique. Ricinoleic acid has a molecular structure that allows it to penetrate deeply into the dermis, the second layer of your skin, rather than just sitting on the surface like most oils. Clinical evidence confirms this deep penetration is what drives castor oil's remarkable effects on both acne and wrinkles. Now, let's talk about acne first, because most people misunderstand what actually causes acne, which is exactly why most treatments fail them. Acne is not simply about dirty skin or excess oil. Dermatological research consistently shows that acne develops from a combination of 4 factors: excess sebum tumuction, clogged pores, bacterial infection, specifically Cutibacterium acnes, and inflammation of the skin tissue.
Here's what's fascinating. Ricinoleic acid addresses all 4 of these factors. The International Journal of Molecular Sciences published research demonstrating that ricinoleic acid has potent antimicrobial properties that directly inhibit the growth of Cutibacterium acnes, the primary bacteria responsible for inflamed acne breakouts. But it goes deeper than killing bacteria. Castor oil is rich in omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids that actually regulate sebum production. When your skin is stripped of moisture by harsh cleansers and chemical acne treatments, your sebaceous glands overcompensate by producing more oil. Castor oil's fatty acids signal your skin to normalize this production. The anti-inflammatory properties of ricinoleic acid are equally impressive. Findings published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology show ricinoleic acid inhibits prostaglandin E2, a key inflammatory mediator in the skin. This is exactly why castor oil reduces the redness, swelling, and pain of active acne faster than most people expect. For people dealing with cystic acne, the deep, painful nodules under the skin, castor oil's deep penetration ability is particularly valuable. Because it reaches the dermis layer where cystic acne originates, it can reduce inflammation at the root of the breakout rather than just treating the surface. Now let's talk about what castor oil does to wrinkles. And this is where the science becomes genuinely exciting. Wrinkles develop primarily because of 2 things: loss of collagen and loss of skin hydration. After the age of 25, your skin produces approximately 1% less collagen every year. By the time most people reach their 50s and 60s, this cumulative loss is visible as deep lines, sagging, and loss of facial volume. Research documented in the Archives of Dermatological Research shows that ricinoleic acid stimulates the production of collagen and elastin in skin tissue. These are the 2 proteins responsible for skin firmness, elasticity, and that plump, youthful appearance that disappears with age. Castor oil is also one of the most powerful natural humectants and emollients available. The Journal of Cosmetic Science identifies that its unique molecular weight allows it to attract moisture from the environment into the skin while simultaneously locking existing moisture into the deeper skin layers. This dual moisture action is critical for wrinkle reduction. Dehydrated skin cells shrink and compress, making fine lines appear dramatically deeper and more prominent. When those same cells are fully hydrated, they plump up, literally pushing fine lines outward and making them visibly less noticeable, sometimes within days of consistent use.
There's another mechanism most people never hear about. Castor oil contains significant amounts of vitamin E, one of the most studied antioxidants in dermatological science. The Journal of Investigative Dermatology has documented extensively that vitamin E neutralizes free radicals that break down collagen fibers and accelerate skin aging. Free radicals come from UV exposure, pollution, stress, and poor diet. They're essentially unstable molecules that attack healthy skin cells and destroy the collagen matrix that keeps skin firm. Vitamin E from castor oil provides a protective shield against this daily cellular damage. Here's a critical point that separates castor oil from expensive retinol creams. Retinol works by dramatically increasing skin cell turnover, which can cause severe dryness, peeling, redness, and sun sensitivity, especially in mature skin. Clinical evidence from the British Journal of Dermatology shows castor oil achieves collagen stimulation and cell renewal without these harsh side effects, making it significantly more appropriate for adults over 40. Now, let's get specific about application, because how you apply castor oil on your face matters enormously, and most people do this wrong, which is why they don't see results. The first and most important rule: never apply castor oil undiluted directly to your entire face as your only step. Castor oil is extremely thick and viscous. Applying it alone to your full face can clog pores in people who are already prone to congestion. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. The correct method for acne-prone skin is to mix castor oil with a lighter carrier oil. Research in the International Cosmetic Science recommends a ratio of 30% castor oil to 70% lighter oil, such as jojoba oil or rosehip oil, for facial application on acne-prone skin. Jojoba oil is the ideal pairing because its molecular structure is almost identical to your skin's natural sebum. This means it absorbs rapidly without contributing to pore congestion, while the castor oil component delivers its deep antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory benefits.
For wrinkle treatment specifically, a slightly higher castor oil ratio works better. A 50-50 blend of castor oil and rosehip oil creates a powerful anti-aging serum. Rosehip oil is naturally rich in retinoic acid, the same compound found in prescription retinol, and combines synergistically with castor oil's collagen-stimulating ricinoleic acid. Before you apply this blend to your face, you must start with properly cleansed skin. Applying castor oil onto skin with makeup residue, sunscreen, or daily pollutants prevents absorption and reduces effectiveness dramatically. Use a gentle oil-based cleanser first to ensure a clean canvas. The application technique matters just as much as the mixture. Use clean fingertips to apply 3 to 4 drops of your castor oil blend to your face, using upward circular massage motions. This isn't just for even coverage. Massage physically stimulates lymphatic drainage and increases blood circulation to facial tissue, amplifying the oil's effects. For targeted acne treatment, you can apply undiluted castor oil directly onto individual blemishes using a cotton swab. This spot treatment approach delivers maximum antimicrobial concentration directly to the infected follicle without spreading excess oil across your full face. For deep wrinkles specifically around the eyes, mouth, and forehead, apply your castor oil blend using your ring finger, the weakest finger, with the gentlest possible pressure. The skin around these areas is extremely delicate and thinner than the rest of your face. Heavy pressure causes mechanical damage that accelerates aging in these zones. All right, before we continue, please click the like button. if this is already giving you information you haven't heard before. It helps others in your age group discover this natural approach instead of wasting money on overpriced products. And subscribe for more evidence-based health content. Okay, let's talk about the best time to apply castor oil. Use the castor oil in your evening skincare routine, not morning. The deep absorption process takes several hours to complete. Applying it at night means this entire absorption and repair process happens while you sleep, which is also when your skin's cellular repair mechanisms are most active.
Sleep is actually when your skin undergoes its most intensive repair cycle. Growth hormone secretion peaks during deep sleep, driving cellular renewal and collagen synthesis. Pairing castor oil's collagen-stimulating properties with this natural nighttime repair window creates a compounding effect that daytime applications simply cannot replicate. In the morning, rinse your face with lukewarm water and a gentle cleanser to remove any residual oil. Do not use hot water. It strips the moisture that castor oil spent all night delivering to your skin. Now, let's talk about what to realistically expect and when. This is where most people go wrong because they have unrealistic timelines. For acne, clinical evidence shows most people begin seeing a reduction in active breakouts and redness within 7 to 14 days of consistent nightly application. The antimicrobial action against Cutibacterium acnes begins working immediately, but visible results require the skin's natural inflammatory cycle to complete. For wrinkles and fine lines, the timeline is longer. Meaningful collagen production takes time. Dermatological science is clear that you need a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks of consistent application before visible changes in skin texture and line depth become noticeable. This is not a failure of the product. It's simply how collagen synthesis works biologically. The word consistent is non-negotiable here. Applying castor oil twice, seeing no results, and stopping is the single most common reason people conclude it doesn't work. The research supporting castor oil's effects is based on consistent daily application over sustained periods.
Now, let's address some specific concerns that come up frequently for mature skin. If you have dry, mature skin with deep wrinkles and no acne concerns, you can be more generous with your castor oil ratio, up to 60% castor oil with 40% rosehip or argan oil. Dry, mature skin generally tolerates and benefits from higher concentrations because its sebaceous glands are already producing less oil naturally. If you have combination skin, oily in the T-zone but dry around the eyes and cheeks, apply your castor oil blend only to the dry areas initially. Use spot treatment on any acne-prone zones. After 2 weeks of observing how your skin responds, you can gradually expand the application area. For very sensitive skin, do a patch test first without exception. Apply a small amount of your diluted castor oil blend to the inside of your wrist or behind your ear. Wait 24 hours. If no reaction occurs, your skin can tolerate facial application. Skipping this step and applying directly to your face risks an inflammatory reaction that will set your skin back significantly. One important quality consideration: not all castor oil is equal. The research supporting castor oil's skin benefits is based on cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil, specifically Jamaican black castor oil or organic cold-pressed castor oil. Heat-processed castor oil has degraded ricinoleic acid content and delivers significantly reduced results. Look for castor oil that is cold-pressed, organic certified, hexane-free, and stored in a dark glass bottle. Light exposure degrades the ricinoleic acid and vitamin E content. Any product in a clear plastic bottle should be viewed with skepticism, regardless of what the label claims.
Let me now give you a complete weekly castor oil facial protocol that you can start tonight. Every night before bed, cleanse your face with a gentle oil-based cleanser. Mix 3 drops of cold-pressed castor oil with 7 drops of jojoba oil in your palm. Massage onto your face using upward circular motions for 2 minutes. Apply a small amount of undiluted castor oil to any active blemishes with a cotton swab. Leave on overnight. Rinse gently in the morning with lukewarm water. Once per week, add a deeper treatment. Warm 1 tablespoon of castor oil by placing the bottle in warm water for 5 minutes. Never microwave it. Apply the warmed oil generously to your face and cover with a warm, damp towel for 10 minutes. This heat-assisted application drives deeper penetration into the dermis for intensive wrinkle treatment. Complement your castor oil routine with adequate hydration. Research from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that even mild chronic dehydration reduces skin cell volume and makes wrinkles appear significantly more pronounced. Drink at least 2 liters of water daily. Your castor oil routine works far harder when your skin cells have adequate water at the cellular level. Sun protection is equally non-negotiable. All the collagen-stimulating work castor oil does overnight can be undone by UV exposure during the day. Dermatological science is unambiguous that UV radiation is the single largest external driver of collagen breakdown and wrinkle formation. Apply broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher every morning after your castor oil routine without exception. Diet also profoundly impacts how effectively castor oil's collagen-stimulating properties translate into visible results. Vitamin C is an essential cofactor for collagen synthesis. Without adequate vitamin C, your skin cannot produce new collagen regardless of what you apply topically. Include citrus fruits, bell peppers, and leafy greens consistently in your diet to maximize results.
Now let's address who should avoid castor oil on their face. While it's safe for the vast majority of adults, people with a known allergy to castor bean plants should avoid it entirely. Anyone currently undergoing prescription acne treatment with strong topical retinoids or antibiotics should consult their dermatologist before adding castor oil to avoid potential interactions. If you have active rosacea, eczema flares, or open wounds on your face, wait until these conditions are resolved before starting castor oil application. The deep penetration properties that make castor oil effective could cause irritation on compromised skin barrier conditions. Here's the bottom line that I want you to take from this video. The skincare industry spends billions of dollars convincing you that effective skincare must be complicated and expensive. Castor oil challenges that narrative completely. A $5 bottle of cold-pressed castor oil contains ricinoleic acid that penetrates deeper than most prescription creams. It kills acne bacteria, reduces inflammation, stimulates collagen production, locks in moisture, and neutralizes free radicals, all simultaneously. No single expensive product does all of that. The results won't happen overnight. But with consistent nightly application, the correct dilution ratio, and the weekly deep treatment, most people see genuinely meaningful improvement in both acne and wrinkle appearance within 4 to 6 weeks. Your skin at 35, 40, 50, 60, or 70 is absolutely still capable of significant improvement. The biological mechanisms that castor oil activates, collagen synthesis, cellular repair, moisture retention, remain active throughout your entire life. They simply need the right support. So here's my question for you. Have you tried castor oil on your face before? What was your experience? Did it work, or did you make one of the mistakes we covered today? Drop your experience in the comments below. And if you haven't tried it yet, tell me which skin concern you're most hoping to address. Acne, wrinkles, or both? Click the like button if this gave you a genuinely new perspective on natural skincare. Subscribe to this channel for more evidence-based, no-nonsense health content designed specifically for adults who want real results without the expensive hype. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.